Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's Nicole here from My Pretty Charmed Life. In today's video, I have a pretty exciting collection to share with you. This is the Merry Christmas collection from Elfbeads, and oh my goodness, I don't even know what to say about some of these pieces because I am in love with a lot of these. So we obviously have quite a bit to go through, so we will jump right in and let's go ahead and start with the silvers. This right here is the Merry Christmas tree, and it is quite stunning because it's very open worked and light and airy. You could just see there's just some little lines going through making a tree design, and Merry Christmas is written in the inside. The top of the tree has a star on top. It's really, really gorgeous. And I just love that it's not bulky. It's a pretty decent size, but it's not overly bulky. And I just think it's so unique. I had not seen anything like this, and it is gorgeous. The next one is kind of the same concept with that light airy feeling, and it still is a nice sized charm. But it is the snowflake tree, and it is just made up of a ton of different snowflakes. And as you can see, there's a lot of stars in the center of the snowflakes. You got this little ball on top of your tree. It's a little tree topper. It's very nice and very detailed. There's so much that makes this little, not so little tree. This little guy is a cutie. He is Mr. Christmas, and it looks like a Santa in the shape of a tree. Lots of little swirly filigree detail, and he's got a little star topper too, and he's so cute. I just love him. And is that his feet? Is that the stem of the tree? I think it's up for your interpretation. He's a cutie. And then last but not least for their silvers is Mrs. Tomty. She's the little gnome Christmas elf. You can tell on her mittens that she's got snowflakes. Let's see if we can zoom in on that. Yeah, look at those little snowflake details. She's sweet. Her little feet are pretty darn cute. There we go. There she is. The next items we will look at together, these are the World Dewdrop Frost charms. So they're world, which means they're the more rounder ones versus the donut size. They are dewdrops because they have those tiny little dots sitting on the outside of it. And it's frost because it is frosted glass versus, clear transparent glass. These are really fun because you have multi-colors happening inside each of these, and then for me it just seems like with that frost overlay of glass they just kind of glow. Looking at them one by one, we'll go through the names. So this one right here is Jungle Ornament World Dewdrops Frost, and it has inside, to me it looks like pinkish, reddish, orange, and green. And then obviously the outside is kind of that green overlay. I get a ton of Christmas vibes looking at this one. This one here is the Holiday Ornament World Dewdrops Frost. You have blue, red, and green in here, with the red being that primary outside layer. And then this last one, just really, can you see the glow on there? Is it just me that sees it like that? I just love it. I think it's green, blue, and red in this one with the blue overlay. And this is the Ocean Ornament World Dewdrop Frost. I just love the multicolors in all of these, which we'll also see in the fractals that we're gonna look at next. Okay, so I gotta tell ya, I originally was not the fractals weren't my favorite. I really loved the smooth glass, but more and more, the more I've been looking at elf beads and playing with elf beads, I just have this huge appreciation for that fractal cut over, a bead, especially when there's some sparkle in it. So these right here are the Christmas Sparkle Fractals, and they each have kind of their own unique color to them. So we'll go ahead and look at these one by one as well. Starting with this one is the Christmas Joy Sparkle Fractal, and you can see kind of two different colors in here. So I can see red and blue, which is really what this is, but then I also can see almost like a pink and purple in this. Just really pretty. And did I say what this one is called? I probably didn't. This one is called the Christmas Joy Sparkle Fractal. This one right here has green and blue shades inside, and this one is Christmas Dream Sparkle Fractal. That sparkles so good. It's really good. Just zoom in closer, that way you can see the way the light hits it. And then last but not least, staying pretty zoomed in, we have the Christmas Happiness Sparkle Fractal. And this to me is like very obviously Christmas. Red and green is like classic Christmas colors for me for sure. Let's just take a look at the side view of these. Yeah, you know I like to do that. So I actually don't even know what to say about these Christmas tree glass beads, because when I first saw them in pictures, I was like, I cannot wait to get my hands on these, because the photos were so beautiful. And then here they are in person, and they're even more gorgeous, you guys. Like, these are so, so cool. And I can't even pick a favorite on this one. They're all so beautiful, and we'll look at these one by one, and I'll give you their names too. So this right here is Warm Christmas Trees, and you can see that there is a red base on this glass, and then you have the trees added onto the outside, and there's just a lot going on here. So the green has like different kind of shades in it, as you can see, like some swirl detail, which I feel like gives it some really cool dimension. And then you have some ornaments on that tree. And then the white star, and of course the base of the tree too. Here's a side view from this guy. It's very, very well done. And then here we have the Christmas Sparkle Earth Bead. So if you have any of the earth beads, it has like the gold in the base, and that is, you know, on the base of this too. You have like shades of green and then that gold, and then you have the trees kind of in a zigzag form versus the solid form that we previously saw, and some ornaments, and then it looks like a star CZ on the inside of this glass. Yep, on the inside. This is genius. This is genius. It is so darn pretty. Oh, I can't wait to design with these, you guys. And last but not least is this one. And I said I couldn't pick a favorite, but as I'm looking, this one might be my favorite. Okay, I don't know. This one is Christmas Celebration Gold Dust, and same concept as the one we just saw, where it's a zigzag tree and it has green stars inside. The little ornaments kind of stick out on here. This is just so beautiful, and that white base has some sparkle in it. I think that's the part that like just sold me. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I love every single one of these Christmas trees. Side view, you can see the sparkle too. Yep, okay, we have a favorite, even though they're all so, so beautiful. I, don't have anything like this in my collection, so I'm really excited about these. Elfbeads, thank you so much for sending me these to showcase. I cannot wait to play with them. Here we have a few more glass beads that are all very unique and very beautiful. And yes, 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 we have a flower twig. We'll save the flower twig for last. We'll start with this one. Here is Holiday Treats Stardust. And I actually don't know what treat that is. Like, it kind of reminds me of a cherry or an apple or something. But it's really cute. Like, the stem is sparkly, as you can see that. And then the base of this, it's kind of that stardust base. It's very fun and very festive. And we have this Holly Leaves Gold Dust, and this one stole my heart too. The second I saw it, I was like, wow. You have holly leaves on the outside. You have a dark blue base with that just sparkling gold in there. It is just, this bead is everything, you guys. Everything is just so remarkable. Like, what an amazing collection Elfbeads did for Christmas. Oh, I'm just impressed. I'm so impressed. I love it all. I'm really interested to see what, you guys ultimately say is your favorite. So as we're going through this, make sure you are taking note of what your fave is. I want to know in the comments. And then last but not least from this little section is a flower twig. And I know everybody's kind of in my boat too, and they love flower twigs. And this one is the poinsettia flower twig. And I just love that red and green is like perfect. It totally reminds me of a poinsettia plant. I grew up with those. I always thought it was like a New Mexico tradition, but apparently it's not, because there's often charms named after them and all that fun stuff. But yeah, it reminds me of my grandma's house at Christmas. All right, and last but not least is this set. We're not going to look at them individually because these do all come together, and it is the Merry Christmas deal set. Every once in a while, Elfbeads will release 5 charms or beads that go together, and they sell as one set. And for Christmas, we have some frost glass beads. That one glows. Can you see? I just love it. I love the glowing. Oh, the green one kind of glows too. Anyway, yeah, these are the colors that you get. You get this white, yellow, orange, green, and blue in this deal set. These beads really complement the rest of the collection too. So you can just like mix and match like crazy. Yeah, you can have a field day with all these items. Here is one more look at the collection all together. Again, thank you Elfbeads for sending me these to showcase and to play with. I'm really excited to get to creating some designs. And I want to know in the comments, what is your favorite of them all? If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you. Thank you all so much for watching. See you all next time.